Hello, hello everyone. Good evening. So we are nearly ready. It's time to fight soon. While we wait, let's take care of the daily stuff that has to happen. How is everyone today? How are you? I'm a bit tired, but I'm okay. That's gonna be okay for Foundry. Hopefully it's a good match. Good matchup, but fun one. What do we have to use? We have quite a few things to use. Do we have intel missions to do? Yes. We'll be able even to do some of the mercenary prestige even a bit further on that city. That's good. And these two, and we're good for today. Just wait a minute for that one to be ready. Just missing one stamina. So today our Legion 2 won. I'm not too sure how it went, but it seems that that 4 versus 5. So yeah. So we just registered people to have some farms playing basically, and that's kind of the way it worked, right? Nearly nobody showed up. We can do the arena. Maybe I should just do only 2. These are going good. The dude is called COVID. That's a bit weird. But why not? Why not? Why not? Oh, that's someone from our state. Oh, so we have an issue. I forgot to charge the headsets. Give me 1 sec. 1 sec. I'll be right back. And we should be okay. We should be okay for the evening. These are quite close, right? Trying to look a bit how it's going on the farm, but these are a bit too close. So let's find a weaker opponent. That is called just for fun, so that's a good opponent. But it's my farm, so it's not very serious. So that works good. And maybe we have the last one. Yeah, perfect. So we can move to the main account and take care of everything else. Foundry 10 minutes, yes, she's right. That's all okay. So tomorrow we have Tyrant starting, but that's for tomorrow. We have what? We have a tiny bit of treks to do. Hey, salut Mohamed. Hello. Hey. Actually, I don't know if you, I don't think you speak French. I was reading Azuki. Hey Azuki, salut, salut, comment ça va? Ben moi ça va, écoute, un peu fatigué, mais ça va. Et toi, et vous? How are you everyone? Thank you for being here. Slow start so far, but you know, we'll get there. Quiet start for the stream so far. But happy to do it. Happy to fight. I might just decide on the buff when we are inside the foundry, just to see kind of the matchup a bit. Don't want to weigh them either if it's too easy or if it's too hard. If it's too hard, I might try anyway, but especially if it's too easy. So we can fish. Ah, okay, so should you stop the game? Okay. Do you play something else? Did you went to King Shot? Which is a very different game, right? I mean, it seems to be popular, King Shot as well. It seems to be a popular game indeed. The game is playing for me on the farm, so I don't really care. I'm kind of, you know, it's not too bad, but sometimes you might want to... Oh, you cannot stop it? Okay, you can stop it, but you cannot stop it while it is activating. I stopped doing my... kind of the things myself. on the farm. Too lazy to do it. Well, I do click sometimes. I mean, yeah, the game is the same, right? It's gonna, like, this kind of game gets very repetitive over time, you know. Whichever you play, it's, you know, the same daily, same event. It's not gonna change dramatically, so if it's boring, it's boring. Fair enough, you know. You're not gonna, from one day to the other, you're not gonna like it a lot because of that, so. But maybe, I don't know if I should make a video about that. Maybe to kind of give people a heads up. Kind of feels obvious to me, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. So let's send the farmers, and then we swap and we start Foundry. But that's, you know, that's something I still need to understand a bit better who is playing this game, basically, because I'm not always the typical gamer for this kind of game. But there are plenty of people that have kind of my background, but I play with a lot of people that do not have it at all as well. So what do I need to do before Foundry? I'll pop pets. Do I pop the buff? Do I want to register for IC tomorrow with them? Let's see what we have. Let's see who is against us. So I decided to save Frosty Fortune. Like, I'm gonna accumulate these to get a skin. Like, when I look at that, like, there is not much, nothing I really want to. Like, I spend a bit on my pets and I'm already where they are. Fire Crystal, I'm at, you know, Fire Crystal 10. I don't really need them that much anymore. Some kind of like, it's time to get a skin, I guess. But I'm never gonna get the globe, so we're gonna hold on for a skin. It's a cool, yeah, there are new things. The game is cool, but yeah, it's very repetitive. It will be. It will be, I have no doubt about it. That's, for me, it's really like a marathon, right? Some people play this game like it is a sprint. But it is really a marathon. You really need to take it slow, even with the spending and everything can be taken quite slowly. Let's do one more while we are here. Why not? And then I'll heal. And we go. It's showtime. C'est gentil d'être passé, Azuki. Tu joues à quelque chose? Tu es passé sur autre chose ou pour une pause des jeux carrément? Il y a des jeux mobiles un peu moins répétitifs, mais j'y ai pas joué. Enfin, waouh, waouh. Did you throw that? Oh yeah. I'm afraid we're gonna get smashed. Okay. That's climbing. I thought it was the power of the registration. But Cookie and Chaos, I think we might have played them before. Not sure if it rings a bell, but... So let's look. So where are people? So we have Webster. We have Tamer. Now you can spot the whale that have, you know, a globe skin but that are hiding. But so far it's not so impressive. They don't have a globe skin. Oh, they have one. They have RDG. I mean, they seems to be strong, right? Don't get me wrong, but... So let's go with some buffs. Let's try to do something. We are live, so... Let's do 10% on the one I don't have 20 and 20 on the other. And deployments. So let's do that. I mean, they're all strong. I'll try to be offensive, but like most of them I cannot zero. So they have one globe, but you know, people have these skins like there might be a couple, right? But it's like Ricola and Nola, so I guess it's close. But they have a few weaker players, so we'll see what we do. Let's see what we do. $16 sec. So okay, so some of them are going here, but they are strong, so it's not gonna be easy. Okay, so it starts and I'm lagging. That's a good start, I guess. What the heck? Let me know how the stream is going because I'm lagging for now. So okay, they have meteors. Okay, Emma is burning right away. Don't burn. So where are rallies? So rallies is going on Webster and Sato. Let's try to get that first. And let's do what? Something like that. So let's do like a trick. They are reinforcing each other, I think. Yeah, the dude did inside, so that's not gonna work. Scoot failed, and on CAC on Shelby. So Shelby is protected, so that's okay. And I try to be there quick. I'm not sure yet. I'll go for one first. We'll see how it goes. Then we'll move and see if we can play a bit offensively for a sec. But I mean, so far is okay. I mean, they have Tamer. They have both whales. Hopefully, Tamer is a bit stronger. Let's see the rally. Yeah, there are some weak targets, so we'll see what we can do. It's always important to burn some people. That's really, really important. Okay, so we are there. Tamer is full, he's rallying, so that's gonna be okay. So let's see if I can burn some people. Yeah, I can. He's gonna blow up. But see, it's a Fire Crystal 5, so he might be defended, but that's the insane thing about Foundry. Is like you cannot really... I mean, is someone in that city with him? No, he's alone. That's a Fire Crystal 5, guys. I mean, that's pretty cool for a Fire Crystal 5, to be honest. And okay, well, I think Israeli failed. So Sato we can defend now. That's gonna be okay. So I'm curious to see about their powers. That was Webster, so we had more troops. I mean, these are monsters. But we have, yeah, Lancers were a bit worse, Marksmen. It's very close, it feels on paper. If you look at the stats quickly. So see, that's so like you're freaking Fire Crystal 10. And you cannot zero Fire Crystal 5 in Foundry anymore because people have too many troops. That's the insane part about the game. So is Tamer going? Tamer is going, 3 minutes. Sato is going as well. What time for Sato? Wow, 1 minute. So I don't know if you looked a bit at, I didn't pay a lot of attention to the Foundry League tournaments, armed tournaments, but there was a lot of rallies. Like people do not do solo march. Like there are FC10 versus FC10, maxed account everywhere and crazy accounts, so it's a bit tough. So Webster could use some love as well. So let's give her a Patrick. That's really important. Let's try to win a bit. So I'll try to zero that player. It's gonna take me... Oh, no. Never mind. He's reinforced. So yeah, I miss that they're reinforced. Yeah, that's not gonna work at all. So let's see here. I just want my points, but ideally I want to zero some people as well and to help the team, so... Wow. Okay, so he had 3 million. Okay, so my neighbor I'll bully my neighbor. He's a lot weaker. That's really what we want. That kind of dude we want to. He's losing most of his troops. So in few attacks he's out. He cannot really play anymore. So yeah, he will have to leave for. Or he will have to gather. Or we'll have to leave for a little while. And can I join Kiwak? Repair facility. Tamer is rallying. That's okay. The Wu is a bit far. Maybe I can join. Yeah, I cannot really. I have 1 march left, so I need some of my marches to come back. So that dude is gone. So that's 1 less on their side, which are as much as us, but you know, that could be a good thing. I think they pull back their march. Yeah, it's close, right? It's close. So I can go back to that dude. They are focusing on... they're actually focusing on rallies and stuff, which is fair enough. Wow. That's a no match. Like, Tamer is getting freaking destroyed. So they have max heroes, both of them. I mean, it's very close, right? He has so much more lethality, though, on both sides. I just want to zero a Fire Crystal 5, dude. Is that possible? Okay. I might need to... I cannot recall, it's too late. But he was reinforced, so... it's not gonna work anymore, and that's the big dude that defended him, so that's not gonna work. Oh, I nearly zeroed myself, so that's a good start. So what's returning and what is returning? So it's really not easy. See, like one of the issues is like they have the two buildings that are making points. We have more buildings on the map, but they are the buildings that make points. So we got the one that gives 3,000, and they got the two that give 6,000. But this one should give. Oh yeah, that's first control. This one gives 6,000. These are all first control, so that's not showing the right points. But this is giving the most point per minute. So I'm meditating to go already somewhere middle and to basically to be more able to join rallies and reinforce. Kind of want to check around because I think that our friend Tamer is not really in any buildings right now. Are the stream is dropping some frames, sorry. Framing some drop, that's not really what I meant. But I'm kind of far from here, so I cannot really reinforce easily, and they really need it. So I wonder if I kind of not go close to here already. Let's do Patrick. Let's not think too much. Wow, that was very close. That's not gonna last. That dude is gonna pop the building easily. So let's do reinforcing there. I'll get that with my best march. Okay, that was not meant to stay alive. That's okay. But they really accumulate more than us. That's the main issue. So we need to start to gather. They have doubled the income because they are focusing on the point-making buildings. So Tamer is need a bit of help. Yeah, that dude seems quite strong. So we'll get that. That's gonna help us eventually. I'm gonna keep a... Wow, that was a fast meteor. So Webster is being attacked, 25 sec. And... Okay, I'm garrison, but I'm not full. Wow. That's terrible. Playing it and watching it, yeah, that's okay, Mohammed. That's okay. Hey, Lady of Heaven. What's your nickname, by the way? Because I never check if there is a movie for, you know, the Lady of Heaven. I'm good, and you? I'm just kind of stuck with my march. I cannot do... I teleported here to be able to get it, but... Yeah, so they might leave some of the buildings for us to get middle. We'll see what they do. So Tamer is here. Yeah, solo march team. Okay, El Patron is here as well. See, I have 7 march out of 6 because I reinforced some buildings and they are halfway, you know, half full. So I have some extra march coming, so I cannot take the buildings I wanted to. So I'm kind of hesitating to re-teleport. So I cannot play for now. But we are coming back a bit, but that's not crazy. Do I send my best march or do I send reinforcement? I'll send my reinforcement for now. Or should I send Nora instead, actually? Or Rene? Let's do that. I'll get some of the march back. It's just gonna take a while. Yeah, this one we got attacked. So they are playing kind of offensively. Okay, so that's easy. He's taking the hit, so that's okay. I'm kind of curious about rally, CC. I mean, Tamer is rallying everything basically, but we, yeah, they are really strong, so it's a bit tough. So the point will be to start together. I don't think we are really good at gathering. Most people are not used to it. You know, even after 2 years, if you are like a kind of a weaker player, you should know about gathering in Foundry. But so I did not see their stat. They are not crazy though. That's not super crazy. That's kind of... I thought it would be a bit higher. But they have a meteor and they went right and left. Maybe that's not their first march then. That's probably not their first march. That's probably... If I look... Yeah, that's like random heroes. That's fair enough. Okay, they are a lot stronger. Fair enough. But how are you, Lady of Heaven? How is your evening going? So can we play a bit now? So that will be really important to maintain. Okay, we need to start to see some gathering going on. So we are not back at all with how much we need to. Yeah, of course. Of course, you can send a report. I have an interesting report for you to see later. Feel free to send it, yeah. So we are going, we are marching on this one as well. I mean, if Tamer can put himself in some building, that's gonna give us a good amount of points. And the only question I have is like, should I go around and 0 people, right? But they have someone that's play offensive and we don't, and that's a... But us having that one is really good, because that's a big struggle for them in terms of teleports. Yeah, you have no troops inside, because that was full, so that's a bit of a bummer to have a 10k troop stuck and don't have a march available. KD is trying to... Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if she has troop left, but that was meant to be burned. So they are not gathering a lot, but we need to gather a lot. Yeah, I'm going here. I'm in 5 buildings, so that's kind of the part where I'm hesitating to move and to teleport because I'm kind of everywhere. But do I have many troops? Yeah, I have 60k. Yeah, I have 10k. Yeah, I have 40k, so I'm not really helpful, basically. I'm not really having many troops anywhere, so... Should I go around and try to... Let's scout. Maybe I can scout I can get that one. Maybe I can teleport, burn some of it, start a rally on this one. That will give us a lot of points. But point they still have an advantage, so... and I don't think... Timer Defender... Timer Defender... Prototype, they are doing double rally or what? Prototype 1 to Prototype 1. Rallying 6 sec, rallying... Okay. They are not doing double rally. That should be okay. That part should be okay. Yeah. And that was a solo march on top. Yeah, there is no risk. He's trying to solo march on top of rallying, but that's not gonna go anywhere. I mean, Ricola is like very offensive, right? Let me do the same. Let's see if I can help a bit, because I have no troops inside the buildings I'm in, so... Let's play offensively for 2 minutes, see if we can do something here. Yeah, one less Judy is gonna burn. Let's remove some of their player. Sorry for you, bad girl, but... Let's scoot this one as well. See if I have a chance to take it. I don't. So there are RDG inside. Let's do attack. Let's do something like that. Get a report. See if I can do it. I cannot scoot them, so 2 million. They have bad heroes inside, so I'll burn them. They're gonna burn, no problem. Even with 2 million troops. So if I can get a few of them, that's gonna be good. So basically they remove many of their heroes from their cities, the best ones, so they are very vulnerable. So see, like they are... With their main heroes, you know, like that dude, there is no problem. But without... And they probably see it. They probably understand what's going on, but that might be a bit late. And this dude, do I have a chance? Well, that's a very high percentage, and he's reinforced. So let's kill it. Summer is attacking middle. I don't really know we can get middle, to be honest. I think they are stronger somehow. That player is usually strong, but okay. So they are gone. Can I get you, Yoda? Let's do that. See, just if I can get some people. I will be happy to remove a few of their players. So Kola is having decent heroes with decent gear, so it's not gonna work. It's not crazy, right? But that's far too many troops for me. And Yoda is having his good heroes at home, so that's not gonna fly. So I need to move on. We gather a lot more. I'm kind of afraid of RDG, but let's try something. I'll teleport middle for a bit. Maybe I'll get him a bit buddy to defend that dude. And here I'm not gonna allow them to gather for a very long time. Yeah, I don't have much troops, so let's get all of them. That's a lot of troops. That's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. So getting, you know, bothering some of them for preventing them to gather for the other ones. You see, we are coming back with the income. Okay. I'm closing a few things. Solomon, let me know. Thank you for letting me know. And I need to see if I can see that myself. But I'm not a super experienced streamer, let's say it that way. Let me know how it goes now. So that dude still have a lot of troops, but you know, some of them are burnt. And let's prevent them to gather here as well. If you can let me know if the frame is okay now. My computer has been lagging today, so maybe I need to do a scan or a virus check. That should be okay though. Yeah, nobody is really playing offensive. It's like a Ricola a bit. But it's a very like kind of controlling the map kind of situation. They could get here. I mean, Sato drop a power a lot. Yeah, is it better? For me, I'll just prevent them to gather. That's really important. That's one of the main important things at that stage. So I'll gather as well. And if I find something better to do, I'll do it as well. Okay. Stream health, excellent, it says on YouTube. Paquet réseau perdu, okay. Yeah, I lost a lot. But that's my latency that is terrible. So that's not the computer, that's actually the internet. Let me test. So they have, you know, I'm with Starlink because we don't have the fiber here, and it's a cloudy, rainy kind of evening. So just let me test the connection quickly and see if there is anything on the Starlink app. Ping success, latency, speed test. Eleanor is winning. Yeah, I don't have the right hero, so we'll see. If she's winning, she's winning. I don't care. Okay, because I have a drop early, right? The connection dropped, but I have 72 ms. I mean, it's not crazy, but it's actually okay. People need to teleport to get these, but that's not many. That's really not many. Yeah, they're not really strong. It's just that it was a very bad March and a very good March for me, so that's okay. Should I zero her? Like teleport zero her? Goodbye. But she has all her troops, so she'll stop gathering, she'll move. I'll basically destroy all her troops, all her march. Goodbye to you. Just need to keep my infantry. Yeah, she's not the road, but you know, she's getting there. Oh, I'm burning because I have no troops. Interesting. She's burning and she's out. Let her do it. I'll get this one as well. So I'm gonna gather a bit. I'm gonna control that area, even if it's not really my role, but you know, that's really what we need. We really need some of the income, because they are still a bit ahead. Unless I find something better to do. But say 6 mines and preventing them and zeroing a few of their, you know. Should I try to do the same here? But they are maybe stronger. What else do you think we could do at that stage? Because they are bigger, players are bigger, are stronger. So, you know. Just fixing my headset. That's low on battery. What else can we do? Oh, this one is clearing us, so I'll go clear him. Medusa. Can I clear Medusa, you think? Medusa. Yeah, I mean, main match I cannot. But the rest is okay. That's doable. Does she has buff on? Yeah, not that much compared to me, so that's... just that I'm gathering. So that's, we need to kind of get back the control of these. And what I might do is, like, when they attack with their main march here, I might teleport and try to zero them. Assuming they are using their main march. Okay, someone teleported, so they are not using their main march. Oh, that's bad. That's not cool. And that their main rally leader, so... I mean, that's little point, so that's okay. that's not many points as well, so that's okay as well. Go I'll cover. Okay, so where she is. I need to find them again. Let's pray for the best, else I'll just kick her from the mines. Yeah. Okay, 2.5 million troops home, so that's not gonna work. Let's do 3-minute rally. And let's use my main march, second march to kick her. Can I join Sato? Is what? 124, 120, so that's perfect. I'll gather with one troop, so she can waste all the time she wants. Gathering with one troop is the same as gathering with full marches, so if you want people to wait their time, they still have 3 there. Do I need to speed up anyone? 1 minute, 130, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 430. It's 150, one more. Okay. But you know, when you start rally, sometimes you have to, you know, especially weaker players, if you are a bit, if you spend a bit of money and if you are getting helped. So is she being defended? Yeah, she's being. Who is taking care of her? Bury. So we'll see if Bury can do it. That one is a bit far, so let's see if I can do it. In the meantime, it's a lot faster for me. That's terrible, we love this one. That's a lot less points. But see, we are really, really close because we control the gathering. So that's a very important part of Foundry. Like for the first 6 months, the first alliance I played in, they could not understand that. Like, we've lost so many foundries because the map was mostly blue and the gathering spot were red and nobody was like understanding what that means together. Okay, so they reinforce, we'll see how it goes. But we have, yeah, we don't have always good heroes, like people join with kind of shitty ones, so... I'm kind of low in troops, so... So Matt is gathering, so see, like that should be really... But you know, they're doing 2k more per... Yeah, that's why I want double or triple the troops. It's like you cannot fight for an hour in this game. So let's see, it's going... For sec. Boom! Okay, that's a lot injured and lightly injured. But she's burning. Everyone else is kicked out, she's burning, so hopefully that's a... Hey Jason! Keep them busy for a while at least. I'm not sure that was the best thing, but I'll kick her from the mines. Even if buried on the way, I'll kick her from the mine, that's gonna be okay. I'm not gonna be MVP. I was thinking I could be MVP for once because nobody is fighting, but I'm not gonna get MVP today, people. For new player with 200k level 7 to 9 troop, is it better to attack players or central buildings? Like, if you attack players, you need to be sure you're not gonna lose much. You just need to be sure you're not gonna lose many troops. Because if you see... let me show you, but... see, like I failed on someone, right? It was kind of obvious, I could have scouted, but I failed on someone. Your march will be smaller than mine, but like a third, more than a third of the troops, like nearly half of them, they are going to the infirmary. So, you know, if you have 200k troops and you get 50k in the infirmary per attack, it's not really gonna work for you, so... So you will want to split your troops. Either you defend 1 or 2 buildings, but the issue with that is like you're not gonna make a lot of points, so you better often defend a few buildings, right? Let me just show you in a sec, because I'm kind of fighting at the same time and kind of trying to... where is it? Guide. It's not in the guide. Where can I see that in game? So that's your personal arsenal points when you are in a building per minute, right? So if you have 1 troop or a full march, I think it does not matter in Foundry. In some event it matters, but in Foundry it does not matter. So you see some buildings are giving 120 points. For your alliance it's giving more, but for your personal arsenal points, some buildings are giving more than the others, so you will want to be in the important building to help your alliance, of course, but you might want to be in prototype to get a lot more points, because your individual rewards are based on the amount of points, and if you defend 1 or 2 buildings, you won't make many points. You will have bad rewards even if you win, because you're not gonna make your personal points on top of winning with your team. So while it is better to win as a team, you want to do your personal points. So it's often better to split your march, you know, in 4, 5, 6, depending on what you can do. Why am I getting attacked? Okay, Origin, it's a level 8 player, I don't care. So yeah, so you want to split for your personal reward. If it's really important, you might want to send a full march in the middle, for example. If you want to hold the middle, and then you send the rest somewhere else. Let's help. They are marching 49 sec. Okay. I mean, some people are reinforcing, so that should be okay, unless it's a full march. Yeah, they are a bit better. They are a few more than us, right? So... yeah, people are reinforcing, so that's good. People are reinforcing in time with speed up marches, so that's good. What happened, Matt? Did you get your butt kicked? I'll see where I go after that, because these mines are gone, so the mines are done, so we might want to remove people here or to get somewhere else. That was we defended. Timer. That cost me a shit ton of gems just to miss it up because I was a bit slow. Bad things I dislike a lot. So am I getting attacked? I'm scouted, okay. That's really not good. So Warlord is being attacked, repair facility 3, so that's something I can reinforce, okay. That's costly in gems if you want, you know. So Wobster wants to attack here, so let's go. And she's doing 2 minutes rally, so. Tamer is mercenary camp, so we can reinforce as well. So I'll send a lot more lancers everywhere I can now, so. .48 sec, so that's here meantime. That's marching mercenary camp. So I'm arriving 1 sec before, so that's all good. So we cannot get ahead in terms of points. We cannot get ahead. That's terrible. So we need to gather. I'll go here just after. I'm kind of helping all of these, and then I'll go there. We cannot let them gather. Oh, that's our friend Medusa. So that's our friend Medusa again. So we got, wow, 28k. Where is that? Okay, we got it. All of these are dead, so. We need to gather all we can. Yeah, there's not worth teleporting to Medusa because these are done. And there is nothing in it, so we need to pop their buildings eventually because their income is like crazy. They basically, because they are stronger, they get these bigger buildings. That's not okay. We need to do something about it. 25k points. That's 4k. 2k that we don't see. And I'm getting attacked, but that's okay. It's gonna last a minute anyway, so. I really wish Tamer is going here. He's going where? He's going middle. So Wobster she's going here. She's going for the 25k. Okay, that's really good. He's going for center. So let's. Let's get to middle. Let's be a bit offensive. We might double rally it. So here, if Wobster is exploding it, we need to take it. Okay, Kaylee is here. I can save. That's really cool of them. So if we explode center, I think I have a connection issue. I'm really sorry, guys. I've seen the stream is kind of stuttering and not really working. Wow. So what the difference here? So what the difference? Let's look at it. Gear timer is even a bit better. Troop average is better on their side a bit. I'm kind of struggling to understand why. Yeah, I mean, they have 3 widgets, right? I don't know if you can swap heroes for offense. And that will be very important to keep. So let's go here. That's a lot less important to keep. That's very important to keep. That's really important to keep as well. But they have a lot more income than us, so we need to explode something. I'm gonna recall. I don't like to use recall there, but I'm gonna garrison. Oh, I have no troops anymore. I use 3 days of healing speed ups. Let's use 3 days of healing speed up for the team. What can I do? Half. Something like that. Do you have a lot of ads, Mohammed? Because I don't really know how it works yet. So I'm happy to look at that a bit more. Because I know the channel is monetized, and then I know I have some settings for ads, but I'm not really like. It has been a month that the channel is monetized, so I don't really know what's a proper frequency for ads and what's too much and what's kind of intrusive for you guys. So they are very welcome to let me know how you feel, and then I see I tweak the things in the back end, and I see if it's better or not. I don't really understand the YouTube ads part yet. So Webster is rallying. She's where? But she's rallying from far, right? She's marching 3 minutes, and we have 4 minutes. That's not gonna fly. We need better than that, unless she's stronger than Tamer. But so what quick win we can have? That's very little points. 3,000, 3,000, 8,000. And that will be that one as well. We need Tamer to go for a rally middle. Kosato is going. He's close by, but we need Tamer to go middle. But if we get that and we collect points, do I start a rally? That's really not worth it. I'm really too weak for that, so I think Tamer is waiting for the last minute, but that's a bit risky. I will assume so. He's waiting for the last minute. Because Sato has no chance, it's a waste. Ricola is trying to pop that one, but that's not gonna work. They managed to pop that one, but that was little points. So we really need to pop middle or this one. We have two options and we went for middle. We have Webster coming in, but we need Tamer to... I mean, if he removed a bit of troops, but they're gonna reinforce, so... One minute 30, so I need to see Tamer popping here and rallying. That's, you know, that's our last chance. But it seems not to, so... Yeah, the other one would be, what can I pop? All of that, there is no chance to pop. So we didn't really play well so far at the end. Like, we lost a building here as well. I was really surprised actually they could pop it up. That's too late, yeah. Yeah, wow. It was a rally that was not full. So 10k, 20k, yeah. So they managed to pop some of our building. We did not manage to pop the sensor. I'm curious to see. It's not even their main whale. Middle. Oh, it's because she doesn't have her base march. Okay, yeah. So it's kind of a fuck up on our side, on our end. Like, middle should have been double rallied basically with the strongest heroes and not the other building kept. Hey Matus, it was nice. We did not play really good. We played okay, but we made big mistakes at the end. That's really cost us the game, I think. I'll come back in a sec, guys. Just one sec. And I'm back. So I think, yeah, at the end we should have went for one of their buildings or two, and it should have been like a bit more synchronized and a bit more... That the issue not to be on voice, right? It's like it's hard to do these things. Read and chat. So yeah, so that was today for that. What do we do in the shop for Foundry at that stage of the game? We didn't get much reward, so what I'm start to miss is a bit of that. And some charms. Let's do some charms, it's always good. Does not really matter at the end of the day. It's so little. I kind of let people debrief and vent a bit. Yeah, so it was close. It was close at the end. You guys played better. But yeah, clearly some things we should fix. Clearly mistakes were made on our side. I mean, that should have been an attack with our best heroes and a full rally. Like, that's... there is no way otherwise. And with our best heroes, I mean, that dude is really strong. But... yeah, well, it was a close. It was cool. You guys were a bit stronger. That's fair enough. That was close enough that we could. I mean, yeah, with our main march, she would have crushed it, and we would have gotten middle. So, I mean, maybe your like, I forgot who was your, like, RDG maybe would not have ported out of the castle then, because he could see which heroes she had in her march. So maybe that's why he moved out of middle, because he knew he was not needed. But if he moved. While Webster was with our main hero, that would have been, we would have taken the middle. No, he's not, but I mean, he's okay, right? It's still T3, 11 charms, like, he's quite stronger than me, but that's quite decent. But that just, I mean, I'm not sure. One sec. That was I think a mistake we made, and we could have had a double rally. Like, if it was on voice and we all speak English, I would have wanted to have Tamer and Webster double rally middle. Because that was 40k points, right? Less for you and more for us. I mean, depending on who is getting the points from middle, so. Oh, it was a good match. It was fun. Still surprised how much I struggled to 0 Fire Crystal 5. Like, as soon as you get 3 million troops, like, wow, it gets so hard. It really gets so hard to 0 anyone. Thank you. Enjoy work on the Sunday evening. Good luck to you, man. For me, I'm just streaming and chilling, so that's not too bad. Was that the report you wanted us to look at? Oh, the music, is it a bit loud? Ooh. Just taking Discord, I see a lot of pings, but nothing too important. So what do you want to look at the mirror? the report. So you won. Let me know if it's better for the music. How did I win? So yeah, Helios T5. I mean, that's only infantry, right? So yeah, but I mean, it's close, right? Because you get more percentages on war stats because of the Azilios. So you get a bit more health, so that I would say that his position is a bit better, right? If I had to guess, 55, well, that's a similar ratio. So we could calculate it, but I guess Helios on the Helios side, it's a bit better. He has better lethality, he has better lethality. You have better lethality, but that's very little. But that's still, you know, that could be. No pets, nothing. Then it goes to, you know, mostly 2 euros, right? So your Hector did a bit better, but that's not crazy. But that's, you know, 3k troops. I mean, Nora did good, but Nora is, you know, Mia is not really killing troops, so that's fair enough. But your Lancers did a lot more, if you look at it. That's, you know, 2.8 more K troops on your Lancer side than on them. I mean, you are winning, so there is as well, that's fair enough. Gwen versus Nora, that's a bit weird. That's I mean, Gwen is not killing a lot of troops, but that's 10k. That's you know, that's 7.5% of 8% of your troop going out right here. That's very similar. The rest is similar as well. So it's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell because you don't have the same heroes, but you get tiny bit more lucky on infantry. Not on that one, which is that one. The Season Warrior with accuracy, heroes, Hector's presence has 40% chance of reducing damage taken by 50%. So, you know, these skills are very hard to judge because it depends on each turn and the damage on the turn, and you could have a bit less, but you have it on better turns, if that makes sense, because it was countering some of the skills of the other heroes and troops. So yeah, it's random a bit, but it's not very easy to tell, right? Because like Nora is removing troops, but Gwen is removing troops, while Lin is buffing your troops, while Mia is buffing the troops. I mean, that's a lot of rounds, right? If you look at it. 50% chance of crossing the target, it triggered 53 times, so that's a lot of rounds. But definitely your Lancers did a lot. And that could be, right? What did you add left? Injured? Lightly injured survivor? I mean, that's normal, right? But injured kills. You see if you compare the kills, right? I mean, again, you won, so he has you have 50-60k troops and he doesn't, so your troops do more kills, but your marksmen are doing the same, and the kills are going from Lancers. Like there is a huge difference on Lancers somehow. 20k. I mean, it's not easy to understand. It's really not. That's maybe the one, you know. That's maybe you might have been very lucky here. I don't realize, but that's 20%. It proc 9 times. You know, if you get that skill very early 2 or 3 times in a row, for example, that you do 100% damage on all attacks, right? For lancers. And let's get that, you get that first round, second round, third round. You remove most of his army with that kind of stuff, but you can never know if it's really that, right? But that could be that could be one of the reasons. That could be something. Here it's clearly a lot more. So overall your lancers did a lot, and Nora is quite strong. Because you get damage reduction on infantry. Here you get damage reduction, so they stack, so maybe you got a bit lucky here. You know, you get a bit lucky on that skill that does granting all troops attack 25% of dealing 200% chance. You got very lucky here, right? You proc nearly twice more than him. So overall, you know, between that skill from Hector, maybe a bit lucky when on the timing on Nora's skills, you know, and that we can never know. We don't have a round by round log, so you know, you never know. Then our Gwen did not really do much, right? They did not really do. They did as much as you when they should have done a bit better. So that's, for me, that makes sense. Are you the Master Chief that's playing in our state as well? Because I actually never, maybe you told me once, but maybe I did not realize or did not imprint it in my mind. But that's where, you know, if I had to bet, but yeah, on paper, you know, if you play again that dude 20 times, I'm not sure you win more than 5, you know? But that time around, it worked. You have a bit more troops, maybe that helps a bit, you know, you have 6k more troops. Yeah, we have a Master Chief. Okay, I was wondering. Because we have you're a copycat of our Master Chief. Or is he the copycat? Who is the copycat? But yeah, we do have one. So yeah, so we're not very organized for Foundry. That's, you know, so when we lose, people are a bit mad. But you know, that's nothing we cannot fix. That's something we cannot fix. But I think our Master Chief left. He went with the SKT folks. So he moved to another alliance not too long ago. So let's do a bit of what things we have to do left for today. I can stay on for a little while, so if you know, if you have reports or anything you want to talk about, I might do some stream this week. I'll probably at least stream, I think I'll stream Tuesday, the Crazy Joe Frost Fire Mine things, and maybe just Sunday, a big stream on Sunday for the Frost Dragon Tyrant. So what is the best use of gem for low to mid free-to-play low spender? It depends on what you care about. For me, VIP points make a lot of sense because the later generation heroes are better and you want more shards. So I'll try to get, you know, to progress my VIP points if I can. That's what I like to do. I'm using my gems toward Meteor skin for fun. But that's stupid, to be honest. I should really use them toward blue, wild marks, the blue one. So the benefit of wild marks is like you are already liking a lot of them at the free-to-play low spender, and if you get most pets to purple, that's a lot of stats. That's really a lot of power that you get from it. So that's definitely a good move. It's a very patient kind of play. You need to not care about your you know, your VIP status. Some people like to get the biggest VIP number and then, you know, getting the meteor and all of that. You need to not care about that too much. And if you don't care about that too much, and you care to be like truly powerful, then the best play will be definitely the wild marks, unless you are close to a VIP level, right? So I don't know, you know, on that stuff. We have a good shot, but that's maybe too little infantry. Yeah, that's 3 infantry left, so that's too little. So yeah, so definitely the wild marks at the long-term play for strengths to, you know. Just listening the car, but I think that's Airbnb people. Which VIP are you? I used over 600k gems to get VIP. Like, yeah, it really depends how much you spend. If you are at 500 euro a month, you know, your VIP will climb up with that. If you are at 50 euro a month, your VIP is not gonna improve that much. And, you know, but VIP 9 is really where the magic is, I think, for free-to-play low spenders, because you get 2 of these, and the next time you get more is not VIP 10, and VIP 10 is crazily expensive. It's VIP 11, and VIP 11 is crazily expensive. So to go from VIP 10 to VIP 11, it's gonna take you as much time that it took you to go from VIP 1 to VIP 10. And then when you have VIP 11, it's gonna take you as much time to go to VIP 12 when you from VIP 1 to VIP 11, right? VIP 11, 12 is 50%, VIP 11 is 25%, and everything else is the rest of the 25%. So VIP 9 is good. You can start to consider to chill, to give you an idea about how it goes as free to play. If you look at my farm, which is, you know, nearly 2 years old by now, but I did not play it for a month, so maybe it's like I don't know, a year or 10 months old. That's where you get, right? And I spent quite a bit of gems on VIP 9, but that starts to be, that's 1.2 million gems. So maybe when I have 100k left, you know, I'm gonna push for it. But I think there is too much trade-off in terms of lucky wheels. You are missing too much if you focus on VIP points to get to VIP 10. But, you know, that's only if you spin the wheel. Let's think about it more, right? Let's say you spin the wheel 120 times. That's nearly, you know, 200k gems. So that's 6 wheels you skip. So it's like, let's say you want to skip like a full generation, 100% skip, and you spend maybe 100, 200 euro a month, then you could do VIP 10 very quickly, but it does not really give you much more VIP 10. That's the issue with it. You don't get that much more from it. It's really VIP. It's really VIP 11 that start to be worth it. Hey Azray, we know, I don't know if we had luck, and no success at least. We lost, but that's, you know, I think we made mistakes, to be honest. I think we had a good shot at winning. We could have being on voice and kind of being able to communicate what to do to people more clearly. René? I don't know if I will skip René fully. I don't know. René is very useful. You can be the player that is not using him. But you will want to run René in defense and in offense. Because they nerfed him for the stacking of the skills, but you still want one. So you don't have to be that player. You can be the Patrick or the Jesse player still. That's okay. But René is very good for joining rallies. It's very helpful, so you need a good amount of people with René. Hey G's, got a question. Do you think this game is a pay-to-win game or free-to-play? It's both. It's always both. Of course it's pay-to-win. That there is no doubt about it, right? when you look at people that have account that were 750k, 750k dollars for a golden globe skin, it's of course pay to win. But free to play can be really nice as well, or low spender or free to play. Like you can do a lot, you can have fun, you can find a good community, you can be very useful for your alliance. You know, you have a lot of cool things you can do, so it's good for both, but of course it's pay to win. Like I don't know how many mobile game, but it's a war game, so as soon as it is a war game, as soon as you have a power and you beat opponent, whether it's an arena kind of game, whether it's a tank battle, you know, plane battle, whatever, you will have pay to win. So that's you need to either, you know, change the type of game or find, you know, this type of game that are now pay to win, but there are not many, to be honest. I don't think I know any. Or be at peace with it. For me, I made my peace with it, so I can play the game, enjoy, not, you know, not stress too much about that part. I cannot be that dude, you know, I cannot have that kind of account. That's okay. That's really okay. And I'm happy he's on my side. But I've been playing very low spender for you know, I've been spending a bit more for 6 months since I made the YouTube channel. I used to spend less than $50 a month on the game, and for most of the months I spend 10 or 20 or 30 for the big ones. If you look back at my city, like there are many seasonal event marching skin which is $50, right, that I don't get. I didn't got in time, so I cannot get them now. But so it, you know, anything can be fun, depending a bit on what you like and personal taste and how you see it. I don't know Warpass. I played the Rise of Kingdom, what heavily pay to win. I played a lot of Clash of Clans, which is a lot less pay to win. You can catch up in a few, you know, quite quickly in Clash of Clans as a not free to play, but particularly with the battle pass. But it's like what, €5 a month, €6 a month. So it's a very, you know, it's a very tiny spending budget. The Clash of Clans is good for that. With €6 a month, you get already a lot of things. I used to have 2 max city in Clash of Clans, you know, just one free to play and one with the pass for €6, and that got a bit boring, I guess, after a while. So I think we're done here. I think there is nothing else to do. We won our Alliance Showdown very easily. These guys were a lot less active than us. So not even that to push. That's not completed, so what should I do about it? Hero shards, and that's charms and gems, so I kind of need a bit. I don't really have much. Let me see where we are now, because I think I used that. Yeah, that's just above. That's one you need 90 or something essence stones, and I use 100, so that's okay. That's all good. That's working. But I don't know Warpass. I'll check it out. Oh, it's a Lily's game. But is Warpass, is Lily's not the one that made Rise of Kingdom? It's not like a spin-up, like I think Lily's were the guys that made Rise of Kingdom, so is Warpass like a reskin, basically? A modern reskin of Rise of Kingdom? That's okay, Jeez. You can ask questions. That's, you know, the live stream are for that, basically. Just to either, you know, play together or just chat as well. I played the game because of a stupid ad on Instagram, which was survival, you know, kind of game. It was really different on the gameplay. But, you know, I do cold exposure a lot. I do like ice baths and, you know, things like that. I dip, you know, in high sea water and all winter. So I was like, you know, it's a winter surviving kind of game. I'll try it. And then I realized it's like Rise of Kingdom, and I got hooked and I liked it. And, you know, and then YouTube, it was really like after I tried to make content before in the past. I was streaming a bit Diablo 2 a long time ago. I have a podcast in another language on another topic and things like that. So I've been making guides for my alliance over a year and a half when I started. So for nearly the beginning, right? After a few months playing the game, I started to make guides on Discords, and then people were like, hey, can you make a video? Can you make a video? And then after a year, I was like, okay, I'll make a video. And I made a Frostfire Mine video for my alliance because people were like complaining about it all day. And they're like, I'm so bad, I cannot rank, and I dislike the event so much, and you know, it's bad and blah blah blah. And I was like, you just don't know what to do. So I made a video to kind of teach them, and then, you know, that was back in January or something, the first one on the channel. But I wanted to do, you know, I like to make contents about things I love in life. So either I tried different things in the past, so I'm kind of I got, you know, I understand like streaming softwares and podcasting to some extent, YouTube a bit. Like I have basic knowledge about this stuff, so that helps to start. Yeah, you know, when I saw Snowbuster, I was like, yeah, at least, you know, it's a bit less of a of an odd situation where where you play a game that do not have the you know, the game mode at all, right? At least you have the game mode now, so cannot complain about that part anymore. Cold plunging is really good, but you can never get used to it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it feels like the first time. I've been initiating a lot of friends. You know, we have kind of a WhatsApp group for people that do that with many of friends, our yogis and stuff. And, you know, we do that all winter together some years. So we, you know, we have been initiating a lot of friends and colleagues and stuff that, you know, wanted to do it. And it's not like the first time, let's say it that way. I've seen a lot of first time, but we do it every day in winter. Like we have a little, I don't know how you call it, a cold plunge, I guess, like a inflatable kind of stuff that you put outside, and, you know, you just cover it up during the day and you keep the water for a week or two depending on the sun and stuff. So Giz is new to the game, yeah. Well, let me know if you have any question. Like, but the main thing you need to understand is your troop level matters. That's what matters the most as a rally joiner, as a small spender, you know, or you just spend $50 or euro to get, you know, to get into the game and to progress a bit faster, and you don't want to keep spending, and that's okay. That's really okay. Don't, you know, it's an arms race. Like, you know, they released like new globe skin, and we calculated that each level of globe skin is $50K, $55K dollars more or less. So, you know, when you see someone with the globe skin, you're like, yeah, that's at least 50-60K for the first level, and a bit more if you get it really quick. So, you know, it's another world for many of us in terms of money and affordability. Right? Some people have the money, but most of us, we don't. So there is no need to try to, you know, race with these folks. I send you a report. Yeah, we can have a look. I missed the rally. I missed the rally. Oh, you're a neighbor. You're one of our neighbor. So that's you, I guess. But that's a little troops. But you seems far stronger, right? And at the right hero. So let me know what you want. Or yeah, you can buy a car with 50k. I'll buy you a flat and I'll have a, you know, a rent from that, but you can buy a car as well. I mean, yeah, let me know if there is like something special you want to look at, because you are like far stronger, but you have a lot less troops, so the outcome is not surprising, if that makes sense. Yes, bad heroes. For your own stats? I won't see anything here, so... Like in terms of gear and stuff like that, you mean? So you're Gen 8 like us? So like it's, I guess you are close to free to play, maybe a bit, your charms are actually quite okay if I'm trying to compare to my farm, right? Because I play my farm free to play mostly, but I did not do many events, so you are a bit ahead in terms of charms and chief gear, which makes sense because I did not do some crazy draw, I did not do many of the stuff. Here it's very similar to the chief gear, so that's, for me that's decent, you know, you made the right choice. Yeah, maybe I guess you missed some bear, right? You're a bit low in terms of essence stones, but that could make sense because my farm is like 4 months older than you, technically speaking. Because I move like 300 states plus, you know, you are like 100 states further than me, so the farm is like, yeah, it's 4 months older than you, so yeah, that makes sense, even for the essence stone. So no, you're doing well for like don't know how to upgrade them. Like you have very simple option, right? In terms of chief gear, you are doing the right things. You will want to go to 2 stars, T2 2 stars everywhere, I think, before you go to red gear. That would make sense. For the charms, you are a bit ahead on your infantry, which you can keep doing. That's, you know, you can finish your lancer slowly to level 5, and then you start, you know, these to level 6, and then after you can do this to level 6, or you can do one more level on your infantry if you want to. You know, some people would suggest that, but at the end of the day, it's not gonna change much, to be honest. you're not really gonna feel it. Because you are Gen 8, you are fighting with people that have 2-3 million troops in their base, so you know, whatever you do, it's not, well, you know, it's still keeping the right priorities. So infantry first, then marksmen, then lancers for you. That will make the most sense. In terms of widget and heroes, that's all decent, you know. We have Bradley, a bit stronger than the other one, that's good. Bradley is amazing. You know, you have the right piece of gear that you focus on, you know, that you leveled up to level 20 of red gear, so that's all good, that's really good. I'll just catch up the other one, you know, put that one 11 and then put that one to 39. Same here, put that one to 11 and put it to 39 of red gear, and then you might even, it's where it's like, I'm not sure what I would do if I were you there yet. I need to think about it more, but it's either you keep pushing in the direction, right? You leave behind your health on marksmen and lancers. You keep behind your lethality on infantry. You kind of forget about it for a while, and you do your old, like you do these PCs to level 59, for example. Something like that. You put them blue. And then you will start to have a big diminishing return on these in terms of like, you will start to upgrade them very, very slowly. So it might work then to focus on the other ones, right? Even if they are not as good stats, you will get a lot more progress on them, a lot more easily, right? So you have these two options, right? You finish kind of where you are, you put all of them to 39, lethality on marksman lancers, health on infantry, you put them, you know, 12, 13, 14, 15 if you can in the sandstone, and then you work on, either you keep pushing these to blue And purple, I think it's gonna start to be very, very slow. If you want to, that's okay as well, but it's gonna be very, very slow, or you catch up on the other one. But you know that if you catch up on the other one, you will not progress beyond blue for a long time, except when you have mithril. You know, you can accumulate mithril and just do them one by one. Okay, yeah, because in March, I actually don't remember. But Palestine, actually, that rings a bell. I don't remember when, but yeah, that rings a bell. And we had no invite, I think, so you were trying to come on Friday, and that didn't work out. That's the issue with the Friday transfer, to be honest. It's like they go very quickly most of the time now. So I don't know if I really answered. Like you know, I know some content creator will tell you like do this, do that, black and white. I don't really like that. In most cases, you know, it does matter to do the right thing. Because if you start to do your Lancer cells first, it's not gonna work for you, right? If you're gonna pour all your gems and, you know, all your charms and all your stuff in Lancer cells, you're not gonna be good in the game, right? But when you are far away from that and you understand the priorities, like doing one more charm or not on infantry is really not gonna change much. You're not gonna feel it. Like, look, like I've been attacking a Fire Crystal 5 today. I could not zero his city. I'm Fire Crystal 9 on my troops. I have T11 on infantry and we are the 21st. What did that dude? No, that's not that dude. So 21. So that was 13. So let's see 21. So Rally cannot. So Sais, right? Whatever his name, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. So I have 230k troops. He has 3 million. I mean, I'm still hurting him a lot, right? I mean, he has solid gear for, you know, he's clearly not free to play fully. Because, you know, he has red gear, he has T2. He has... That's a really weird choice he made. I guess he did not have his best. I guess he could have had a better hero for marksman, right? Even. Yes, one T11. That's okay. But the other one, see, like they are Fire Crystal 5, it's Fire Crystal 9. You look at the percentages. I got 700 more %. I got double the health. Yeah, more than double the health. Same here, I got 600-700 more %. I got like 350 more % lethality, so that's 50% more. Same with the health. Same here. See, like he is fully on Lancers basically with his stats, or it's because he is missing the wrong heroes, whatever. I got 3 times the lethality, right? So that's, you're like, compared to him, that's insane stats, right? And yeah, he might have skipped one general. I don't know what happens, but you know, he is, in terms of chief gear and charm, that's okay, right? T2 red gear, it's better, it's nearly as much as me, and I'm spending a bit on that, right? That's really, really good. But he has freaking 3 million troops, so like, I've been zeroing myself for 10 minutes trying to zero him, and I could not. I just could not. I just could not. So yeah, so it's not like a level of charm the other way around that will do anything at that stage of the game. You are Gen 8 like me, like solo march is a headache. Like we have like a month ago, right? We have that dude. So hero total power, you see I'm at 72 million. F is nearly 120 million, so it's nearly double my power, right? Like wow. Did Damer remove some gear or something? That's not normal. He might have removed some gear, whatever. But see, like, he is top 6 of our state. And quite strongly top 6, so he spends far more than me. Like, far more than me. He has a meteor skin for a long time. I don't know if he's close to a globe skin, but, you know. I mean, Webster, PT, Denise, Womp, Tamer, they have a globe skin. Everyone above him, they have a globe skin. So F is probably not that far away. And he was struggling to 0 people with solo marches as well, because they had 3+ million troops or 2.5 million troops, and it could not work. Yeah, I was surprised close. I did not pay too much attention to it, but let me go back to it. That's kind of raise a question mark and then move on to something else. So why did he have a 0.7? I mean, yeah, that means he has T11 and he's promoting them, right? That's what it means. But he was not reinforced. So he unlocked 2 T11s and he did not promote all of them. I guess that's the conclusion. But see, like, even when he has 1.6 million troops left, I mean survivors, so you have 2.2, but he started at 3.2, right? So I already removed 1 million, which I'm happy with. I re-zeroed myself nearly doing it. Like, he has not that many infantry, like, but his crazy lancers, like, they are beating me up. I can see his troops. What do you mean? Am I stupid? I'm tired, so maybe. Or it's a battle details? Yeah, okay. You're right, you can see it here. So you can see the split, right? That makes sense. So yeah, he has T11 as well. But yeah, it's still a freaking Furnace 5, right? I have Furnace 8 level skills. I have 4 more skills. My gear is far better and everything, like the stats are so much higher, and then like it took me forever to zero him. It did not took me forever, I actually did not zero him at all. I did not zero him at all. He teleported before, he got reinforced before I could zero him, and that drives me crazy, you know. It's like but that the way it is. That the way it is. That's good for them, but that's why, you know, people are spending a lot more money than I do. It's because if you are frustrated of that and you want to kick people's butt, then that's another level of commitment. Yeah, at some point he got reinforced and then I stopped, but like what I've seen tonight, I don't know, I did not save the reports, but like that kind of player, if they don't have their main heroes, I'm destroying them even first attack. And that dude, he has 2 of 3 of his main heroes and I could not. So that's really like the big difference of a main march. See like some... Oh, okay. Oh, that's the 13. Oh. Start to be retired. Who do I zeroed, right? So see Shadow, I was attacking that dude, but yeah, I was testing them, right? But then I attack Eleanor, so 2.3 million troops, so I basically smash her because see, like the gear is good, the charms are okay, but the zeros are crap. And that's like... Yeah, she sent them away and then it was basically a freebie for me. It was like she lose 800 mil, 500 mil. I see it's 1.3 million in 2 attacks. And that's, you know, 1.7 million with the previous one, and then yeah, I was checking them out because I think she got reinforced, so I tried a few people to see, but you know. He has red gear everywhere, he has decent widgets, so that's not gonna work. But same here, right? It's always girls, you know, I'm sorry for you ladies. I'm not meaning to hit on you. But they removed, I mean, they had a decent one here, but 3 stars, so it's not really good, but these are kind of weak, right? Not even level 80 bad gear, so that's a freebie for me. So that's really, you know, I remove a lot of troops here. I don't think they left. I don't think I could zero them enough, so they left. So that was not really that helpful, but I didn't took a stat after and before. This was last SVS. Yeah, improved quite a bit, right? Improved quite a bit. That was no buff, right? There was some pets. Some of the 10% as well. So Klaus, you are the cloud that are you R4 in Chizgul? Because I've seen you are the one leading the, I mean leading, I don't know, but the Discord transfer states, if you are the same Klaus. I'm curious about how he's running the states. I wish he makes a video about it. That's one of the last pieces I would really like to get. Not much for Tyrant, to be honest. Like I don't think we really compete for it. We will make like a very strong alliance. Yeah, we have a bad weather, so I'm very sorry for the stream lagging, but I cannot do. It's like satellite internet, so it's raining tonight, so I cannot really do much. I'll just check, but I don't have anything going. I don't have any video opened or. So I know that my latency is kind of, the latency is red sometimes. Let me check quickly, but usually yeah, I just cannot do anything. It's just a hiccup. Yep. I mean, it seems okay according to the app. You guys tell me it's not so. There is a guy named Klaus like you in the Chizgul. I think Alliance maybe even. But on Discord and stuff. But I was wondering if that's you, Niklaus, not Klaus. I was just curious how he's running the states, like how things are organized for someone that's played this kind of game for a very long time. I'm sure he has good. Okay, that's not you. I just curious. Because sometimes like you were on the stream and the Niklaus was active like on an Discord or something. So I was like, maybe that's just the same person. I used to watch Chizgul when I was playing Rise of Kingdom, so that was many years ago. I didn't play that game for a long time. I'm curious, maybe there are some of you. Did you see the last video from Shield Gaming about like drops in people watching and stuff? So I don't pay attention much to my stats. Like I'm not really making videos much for my stats and stuff, but I looked at it and it's kind of the same maybe not as much as him. I mean, summer was okay, was actually really good for me, but because I guess he was on holiday and a few other were on holiday, so I caught some of the traffic that they usually get. But yeah, it seems that I mean, I've been making like videos that are not like very interesting for most of you to watch, but they are important for like for SEO on YouTube, like, you know, Gen 1, free to play, pay to inversion guide and stuff. That's not super sexy for most of you, so I understand that people are not watching. But I did not feel that in the game, like in my alliance or neighbor state, that people are stopping playing. But from YouTube, like it's not super. I don't know if we can see like how many, you know, like on Google, how many people are researching for keywords and stuff. I mean, they are creating states still. But usually there are two states with the flame, right? So okay. But then, you know, if you have experience organizing like alliances and stuff, I'm very interested, especially, you know, like any input basically. The way I see it for me, but the state is kind of structured another way. Let's say it that way. It's not my state, if that makes sense, right? I've been there for only 6 months. Yeah, there could be pushing less ads. But like on YouTube, it's clearly like I clearly have a drop in views for the last. I mean, some video did pretty bad actually. I'm really surprised. It's like either I'm using the wrong miniature or the wrong titles or something, but some videos are doing pretty bad. Yeah. Maybe it's you know, like we say in France, like it's a period, you know, when kids are going back to schools, you know, people are going back to work. It's kind of that kind of period of the year as well. So that's my first year. I don't know if there is a cycle or if it's cyclical. But you're curious to see. Yeah. Do you know like how it works with the conceal state or stuff? I'm just really curious about people's experience. I've been leading like a World of Warcraft guilds and like alliances, I guess, but it's called guild in World of Warcraft, and it's very different than a state, right? It's more like one group of people that they should play very effectively. So that's No, I don't focus too much on it. But you know, I watched his video and I was like, you know, maybe it's the same for me. So I looked at it and I was like, okay. So yeah, I was just curious if people feel like, you know, there is like less engagement with the game overall, or there are many more YouTubers as well. I think now there are a lot. Even if like dudes like Miyagi, I don't know if you guys have news of Miyagi, but he never came back. He said he's gonna come back with announcements and he never came back. I hope he's okay. Actually like his content quite a bit. But some of the big dudes left. But there are many small ones. I don't know if you have suggestions from this, but there are many small ones. So it's really cool. Like it's really a kind of an active community building up, I guess, in terms of YouTubers. How many days it takes to promote 1 million chitin? Not that much. I did not pay a close attention, Mohamed, but I did it quite quickly. I did it last state versus states, and I think in 75 training days or something I was done. I've done it live, so we could go back and watch it. I forgot if I made a live stream or a video. But he was actually quite quick. I was surprised. If you look at it, I mean, yeah, I have a bit of T10, but I don't really have much. Let me see if I can find it. It's not too long ago, right? Big push, recap day 2, 3, and push day 4. So that's a 45-minute video. Yeah, the miniature was not really good on that one. So where is the training? So here I'm doing the training. Okay, so I'm starting the training here. Can I share it? No, I cannot really share it, right? But that's 30 minute 35 on that video, right? I'll link it in the chat. Ooh. Am I connected with the wrong account? That's minute 35. I'm starting the push. So it's 2 days, and in 2 days I'm promoting 32k troops, 32.5k troops in 1 day and 21 hours. Well, that's a lot of mass. So no, 2 days and 5 hours. 2 days and 5 hours. So it's what? 48. It's 73 hours. For how many troops? 23, 22.5 divided by 53. So you train 613 troops per hour, more or less. I just want to try to make more points in SVS, so I'm promoting T8. Again, I used to be late. I used to do T5, and then I was so bored to have max troops and T5. That was a mess because I'm pushing every 3 months, so training 3 months of T5 was a mess. So I'll try to see if I make a bit more point with T8. So they have enough troops not to fight. So, but even like even like 1.4 million, that goes so quickly. That really goes so quickly. So yeah, I'll promote some. But you see the training around minutes, between 35 and a half and 36 and a half, something like that. That takes 1 minute to promote to promote them. So that's again 600 troops, 613 troops per hour, I think. So if we divide. Oh, sorry for that. I smashed my phone. If we divide 1 million by 613, that's 6,000. That's, what did I do? Oh, I multiplied. That's 68 days to do 1 million troops, more or less. 68 days. So that's actually not that bad. That's actually really. I mean, that's 2 months of speed ups, right? As a free to play. You save for 2 months, you more or less have that, or maybe you have a bit less, but that's kind of where you are. Gina is tired. So that we've done. That's reset tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go soon. I think I'm gonna go to bed soon. Nothing too sexy here. Hope to get a meat wheel next week. Oh, I missed one. The bear trap placement was really good. No hive planning also considered the main. Yeah. Yes, I mean we move. I asked the 3 wells to move very simply for us. Like we kind of expect to recruit a lot of people, so we have one here. So it covers both bear trap, another one. So these 2 blocks of players. But you know, I don't know if I mean, the buff is so small that people don't really care, and we have the 3rd one here. But they were all bear trap 1, right? So that's fair, it's covering more bear trap 1 than bear trap 2, that's fair enough. But I don't know if we want to put some of the people closer to kind of reward them. So maybe we redo the bear hive when we recruit a group. Hopefully we recruit a group for next transfers. We really need like a good 15-20 people. So really that happens, and that helps us. These are so useless. The fight on Warlands at that point are so weak. So hopefully we got the new level soon. It was nice stream. I'm out. See you, Mohammed. Thank you very much for being here, mate. Shout out from you from 2148. I3. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Kind of more the end than the beginning. I think I'm gonna go to bed soon. I might do a map or 2 on Pass of Exile, just because at the beginning of the, I mean, it's not really the beginning anymore of the season, but for me it kind of is, and then finish a video I was watching, and that will be it. Just if any of you are writing to me privately on Discord, please just, say something about being a viewer. I have like 10 girls trying to sell me another day, another game, adding me every day. So if you want to talk to me privately or whatever, that's okay. Just say it in the message that I don't block you, to try to prevent, save myself from some spam. Over at Wosner, the guys think very highly of Natalia. The Bay would recommend 3. Yeah. So basically, as Grim is saying on the Discord, that yeah, on Wosners, like people think highly of Natalia because she basically have the same skill as Geronimo, right? But I cannot really test it myself, right? Maybe I should push her to 3 stars to see. But she has stun chance, but that's bad as a rally joiner, right? But she has attack up and damage up, right? Geronimo, he has damage up and attack up. 25%, 25%. So they're as good, both 25%. And the widget on Natalia is actually a lethality widget on offense, which is better than a... So yeah, so Natalia could be better than Geronimo for bear, but I don't know anybody that made the test and then can test her. So... Can we DM you to sell you stuff? I don't know what you have to sell, but I'm not a big buyer. But you can always try. I don't bite, You can always try. I'm gonna quickly look at the Wosnerd stuff and we'll see. But I might forgot to tag you in my answer. Yeah, I cannot find it easily. Can I put... If I do that, I got 40 shards. See the way they've done heroes? Like... I mean, that's mobile gaming, right? But to promote Natalia, I need 55 shards. And I bought the... I thought I think I made a mistake with the packs, maybe. But if I wanted to test that with her, I need to spend 60 euros, so that's a bit a lot. But I could get her 4 stars. What it will cost me to get Natalia 4 stars? So I need 55, then I need 200 plus 100, right? So I need 300, 355. So I need 200 euro pack. I mean, oh no, that's 100. I need 360. So with that, I could have her 4 star and try on bear. I mean, I'm not sure what to think. Because I don't have them, I cannot test them. Every guide I've seen, every people I talked, I've watched many videos from Bash Brother back in the days to Miyagi to Shield Gaming to many others. I try to read all the guides on Discords, on other Discords as well. Like on paper, again, it's the same skill Geronimo and Natalia. Natalia has a lethality widget, so technically, on paper, she's meant to be better. Somehow, and that has nothing to do with that because that's a permanent buff that you get no matter what, right? And that's additive, that's not multiplicative, even if the wording is confusing. Everyone uses Geronimo and everyone says that Geronimo is better by far. I wish I can know why. I wish I can tell you that the skills are different and that they are working differently and there is a reason. And if you look at the stats, that's 260%. And these do not really matter, to be honest. I mean, okay, Geronimo has 60% more defense and attack on infantry. Like, who cares? It's really very, very little. So that's really not that. That was PCB, just expose. I mean, if I start over tomorrow, I'm pretty sure that I can win the first 2 Hall of Chief quite easily just by saving and spending on other things than Geronimo's shard and get 400 Geronimo shard for free just by spending and rushing to Furnace 30 based on what I've seen on my 2 test account I've made recently. I made 3048, which I played to Furnace until Fire Crystal Age, and I made another one up to the second Hall of Chief that I just played for a few weeks. And I'm pretty sure I can win, 99% sure I can win the first 2 Hall of Chief, because most people don't spend the first, like spender already decided a bit later in most cases. So unless you have a big dude that go crazy immediately, if you save and you focus on SVS, you can, for the money you spend, you get the shard for free basically. I mean, that's 300 shards, yeah. That's a lot of shards. But if someone has Natalia, I'm very curious. So like what I'm working on for bear trap, and I can do a Natalia session, but it's gonna delay it by another week. Can I share it YouTube? I have some paperwork to do tomorrow. Where is it? Bear trap data. So that's what I'm doing, right? I'm testing my Geronimo, 2 stars, level 3 skill, no widgets, 5590. It's not necessarily 5590, it's like I'm putting 5590 and before I send my march, I filling up with, because I got extra capacity with Cyril, the expert, so I fill up, so it might be like a 33 whatever, 94 or something like that. I'll try different troop ratio later, but I wanted to do Flint and I wanted to do Hector. So for 4 bears, and you see it's kind of consistent, right? I mean, there is still a bit of a difference, but that's kind of consistent. But if you look at the, if we do that, let's say we do, I didn't do that for a long time, but how do we do that? Data. How do you color code data? Randomize, colon stat, data cleanup, data connector. No, it's not what I want. I used to know to do that on Excel easily, but protect name range function. Conditional formatting, right? That. Why do you do that? Color scale, exactly. That's what I wanted. So that's, the difference between the best and the top rally. So that's 50% difference. Same heroes, same everything, right? Thank you, Mohammed. I really appreciate your work on Discord already. It's really helpful. No one else has such informative written channel. Yeah, it's a lot of work, man. I wish it's better, and I'm not happy with it, to be honest with you. I think there are like a next level of that kind of things, and I would be really happy to have it, but that requires a lot of work, and I guess knowledge I don't know about Discord or to like. I wish like they're all structured very much the same. People are used to where to find the videos, where to find the things, and it's it needs to be a bit up to date. But I really appreciate it. That was a lot of work. So, and I think it really makes the difference as well. It's probably why we have many people on the Discord too. So, thank you very much for sharing it as well. It's meant to be shared. It's really meant to be shared. So yeah, so we're gonna do that now. I can do. I should try Natalia, but 3 stars will be better. But that's $60 for a test. So if close, you get someone in your well, you say Natalia is far better. Then I might consider it. I might consider it for science. And the good thing as well about training T8 is like you do it twice a day. It's a 12-hour. Boom, 12-hour. But I don't know if I want to train like a lot of don't know if I want to train a lot of lancers. That's the part I don't like about it. But when I'll get towards lancers, I'll have a lot of lancers to promote that will do a lot of points. So maybe that's where I kind of aim to push, because last SVS, like I finished 5th after saving 3 months, and I never spent that much on the game. I spent even too much for what I like when I did accounting, like for my personal finance at the end of the month. I was like, that's a bit too much. It goes quickly. The $5 packs, they add up very quickly when you don't pay attention and you don't track, and you are at the end of the month, you're like, that's a bit above what I was thinking I would do. But that's all okay. But even with saving 3 months with most of my spendings, like I finished 5th, and that's just because a whale decided not to pass me, They just made the point just to be below me because they did not need the shards. So it's like, okay. So I don't know who started the ladybots, but I got three accounts created in the last week, adding me as a friend. We wanted to talk to me with, pretty girl's picture in the image. That happens every day, Multiple account of people saying they use Optogene for bear. So just today it was in the description, but I think that's a considerable whale. Yeah. Did I miss something? Yeah, I was exchanging a bit on Discord with Asgrim. But that would be interesting to see about Natalia. I thought about it when I made my... I mean, it's not the first time actually. But I look at both and I'm like, I'm not too sure why people say that Geronimo is so much better than Natalia, because she has a lethality widget. She has the same skills. She has just 60% less attack and defense on the infantry, which, to be honest, is like... compared to lethality on the widget, is like... I mean, it's not 60%, right? Because he's buffing the... Geronimo's widget is buffing attack, so... But it's attack on infantry, so it's like... It's really not that important. I should... You know what I should do? I'm not sure. Some people kind of say so. In some of the how do you call it? Some of the thing I took from like Wosner that I copy pasted, like some of these little images that are explaining damages. But most the guide I watched back in the days, and I did not test it myself, so I could be wrong, but like was Bash Brother, Miyagi, I think, a few others. Everyone was saying that lethality is better in every single situation. Okay, that could be. I mean, there are so many things that I don't know yet. And Wosnerd is an amazing place for data. Sometimes they have nothing, sometimes they have crazy in-depth data, so it's very, very funny, if that makes sense. How inconsistent that is sometimes. But I find it's not stored documented in a way that's friendly for people. But maybe because I look at their raw data experiment for bear, I read many of the things, but I don't recall everything. But that's why I try to make my Discord a lot more friendly for people to read the guides and stuff. But I really like when I joined Wosnerd, I was like, that's amazing. And then I look at the channel and there are chats that are not cleaned up about question and things that are not relevant anymore, and it's not cleaned up, and it's like it's 2 kilometer long threads. You cannot find what you want. It's like it's really, really tough. So I'm trying to like curate properly the guides I have, and if people posting question on guides and stuff, after a few weeks I'll just clean it up so it's always kind of just what you need. Yeah, no, but that's important. I think I've learned so much by doing the channel, to be honest, in 6 months. It's like, the more you know, the less you really know. But they have 1 or 2 dudes like PCB, and the other one like Elarion. Like they are crazily knowledgeable. What's a very good spot as well is and that's where I missed some of them, but I already looked at a lot of these guides. It's like in the official wiki you have the guide submission section, and these are not approved or validated guides sometimes, but they are very, very cool. Many of them are very, very cool. Someone actually posted very recent information about me as Fortune, like the odds and the best strategy, but these, it's like, I mean, if you have your 22k roses and you push or thorns and you don't get the city because you are unlucky, you will prefer to have a strategy that gives you 2% chances more to get it, right? That's fair enough. And some guides are very bad in that it's like just explaining the event, and for me it's like but some of them are really good. I only recently realized that minister stats buff don't apply to your joiner marches. I mean, it's always the rally leader stats, right? Or do you mean something else? Because I start to be tired, so maybe I'm not understanding. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like Klaus said, it never applies, right? Unless it's a garrison and the rally joiner is the stronger player, right? In that case, you share it with the main player. But so there are a lot of good places with a lot of guides and stuff, but some of them are like kilometers long of conversation with with 2 posts in the middle that are like the golden nuggets you're looking for. Some people are making guys, I don't get it. I'm just telling you the price of the packs. Like, yeah, that I know. I know the price of the packs. If you don't tell me which one to buy, which one are good, that doesn't really help me to just tell me the price. Yeah, I'm trying to look at things I could have missed, but yeah, many are terrible. But yeah, always based on rally lead. I'll hide the game for a quick sec. I need to buy a pack. I forgot before. I forgot to buy it. I need to buy the special offer. No, not the special offer. Yeah, the special offer. $5. Am I on the right account? Yeah. And I'm back. Tiny bit of cheap gear. I'm really spending it just oh, do I need do I did not pay attention much. Oh, this one I wanted to buy as well, and we have the charms one. Wow. Don't forget I spent a bit of money on the game. Before I forgot. They expire in 2 hours. Let's do that very quick. And then it's, you know, it's time when the bank is like, what the fuck are you doing? And we will have like Myriad Bazaar soon, so I need to be mindful. I'm actually hesitate to buy Myriad Bazaar anymore. Maybe for one more month until I got like T11 on. I get all the camps to FC10 and T11s maybe. I'm nearly there, guys, but I think I'll go after. It starts to be. I mean, if you get enough, you're well in life. Let's call it that way. But you know, that's the fighting mobile games are the worst for that. Because you can buy power, so you know, it's just arms race. Who is having the most? And you know, I don't know who invented that type of game actually, but I'm pretty sure when I played Rise of Kingdoms, the story was that there was another game before, and that the developers hired kind of people that helped the other games to make the business model, right? It felt it was very similar, but I did not play Rise of Kingdom for many years, so I might misremember all of it. But it felt like, you know, the packs, and you know, you used to have like that kind of, you know, $5-6 pack. It used to be like a month, like a Clash of Clans, right? You buy one pass for the game for the month, and you have plenty of things. This one is like, it's $6 per event, and you have very little, right? All this kind of small stuff, and you know, all the weekly cards and all the benefits and all the stuff. It's like so many little things. So like, at some point there was a mastermind in marketing, you know, for mobile game that was like, that's gonna be the business model, and we're gonna print money with that. And that dude, you know, he probably had big bonuses because that works. That really works. But I think I will go, everyone. I really appreciate you guys being here. It was really cool. Good job on Foundry for the other team. I think we made quite a few mistakes. I'll go through the chats, write a few messages about it. That could have been a win. We had the capacity to make it. There are things we did very well as well, like the gathering nodes and stuff. So yeah. Next stream will be Tuesday and Sunday. Let's say it that way. Maybe Thursday, but I don't think so. Yeah, sorry, I'm going to sleep. But yes, Tuesday for the usual Crazy Joe, Lucky Wheel. Yeah, we'll do Lucky Wheel on stream. I'll do 120 actually. So Frostfire Mine, Crazy Joe, the usual, and then have fun, get bored on Dragon Tyrant. For Dragon Tyrant, we'll see how it goes. But curious to see a bit about how it goes, because last time, the first time, 946 was like it was a no match. Like they ranked 4 or 5 players in the top 10. Like they won the middle, and then they started to rank everybody else. That was like a maxed out player, and the last time they got beaten by 943. So really cool to see how it will go. But good night, thank you very much again. I'll see you soon, everyone. Take care, good luck for tomorrow morning for the one that I go to work. Cheers, bye bye.